So I'm just going to show you what I've done to my 2004 Dodge Dakota to attach my camper. Basically just had to make some small modifications to the truck, as you'll see here. So in the front here I've got this one connection point, and I've actually welded tube right to the frame on the front here. That tube goes into to connect the front point of the camper, and I've just got a simple 1/4-inch pin going through there, just a bolt that I bent over, drilled a hole through it to attach this into here. And I've got these labeled on the bottom, driver's side, passenger side, just to make this easier. That would be a little easier. I've holding the camera, so it's hard to get this stuff through. Normally with two hands you can do it in a few seconds. I got the metal that you see here that I made these things out of just at the local metal yard, just a piece of 2-inch tubing and then one that fits inside it. And that one that actually goes inside came with a used camper that I took apart, so I didn't actually have to make that part, but just the one that I welded to the frame. And then in the back, this truck came with the tow package, so it actually already had the hitch. And the back connection point, I just made it slip right into the end of the hitch. It just already was there, so it was quite easy to do, and just basically used a piece of the same steel that I welded onto the frame, fit right inside that tow hitch, and just did this little swiveling hook here just to make sure it didn't slide out when it's going down the road. Just basically tighten that up, and it holds that in place. So once that's all tightened up, basically I went on two of those on each side, ready to connect the camper to the truck. That's really the only modification that I had to do to hook it up to the truck. I did though put in these 2,000-pound airbags. Basically just is a kit that you can buy for the Dodge Dakota. Just mounts around the spring on the base, and then it uses some holes that were in the frame and a mounting hardware at the top. And you basically just pump those up, and I put about between 70 and 80 psi in those, which gives me around probably another 1,500-pound capacity for the rear of the truck, just to bring me up to the regular ride height. And you can see there, that's where you put the air in. Basically just you can either use a foot pump or an electric pump, or I use an air compressor as well if I'm sitting at home doing this. And you can see there that it is just an air spring, airlift made that spring. It can go from 10 psi to 100 psi, and it's supposed to basically increase your load capacity of the rear of the truck. I've also, just as a comment, I've also upgraded the tires to an E-rated tire to carry the extra load. This camper that I put on here is loaded as around 900 pounds, so it's not too bad for the truck. And I put this piece of wood in the back of the truck. Just I found that the camper was sort of sliding around in there, and with the piece of wood, just sort of stuck to the wood better, wasn't moving around so much, and I just locked the piece of wood into the wheel wells there so it couldn't move side to side. And one thing to keep in mind is this little thing sticking out here is the tire lowering unit for the spare tire. Just make sure you have access to that if you're going to put a camper on like I did. I can reach down from underneath just with a wrench to get that down. It's a bit of a pain, but it works. There's the camper that I built. It's a one-piece fiberglass unit. Basically, it was just tried to build something as light as I could, because I found that all the manufactured ones were much too heavy for the Dakota's load rating.